Hey guys, I'm going to do a tutorial video for you today on an eye look that I created using the Island Oasis eyeshadow palette from Estée Lauder. I showed you this palette and this eye look in my review video, which if you haven't seen, check out right here. I wanted to do a look here where I take a palette that looks very kind of summery and pretty and it's got lots of coppers and stuff in it and see if I can make it a little bit rock and roll. Okay, so I'm all zoomed in here. I'm going to start with a base, and the base that I'm going to be using for this is actually by MAC. This is Shark Skin Shade Stick. I work with shade sticks. This is actually to take a little bit and screw it up so you can see the product. And then I take a palette knife and scrape off what I need. Sort of work that on a palette. I'm just going to use the back of my hand since I'm just doing it on myself. Now go ahead and apply this as a base on the top and bottom lid, but try and skip the middle of the top lid as much as you can. Kind of like that. You see that sort of general shape? Once you've got that done, go ahead and take another brush and load up with the sort of blackened olive color that's right here. That's going to go, again, mostly where you put that black. Just pop it on the outside edges of the upper lid. And this one is more particular. Try not to get this on the center of the lid. The base, it's okay. You're going to cover it anyway. It's going to be fine. But for this part, really try to keep this on the outside bits of the upper lid. Alright, now that looks pretty good. Now we're going to go in and do the bottom lid. And for that I'm going to use a pencil brush. This is the 219 by MAC. And I'm going to be using this dark red copper color right here. Use that dark olive color for the bottom lid. If you don't want to use the copper, it's perfectly fine. I kind of liked the way that this looked. Alright, now if you need to do a little more blending, you can in a second, but we're going to do the highlight real quick, and that's going to be this color right here. And this is going to be on the brow bone. This brush that I'm using is actually not a MAC brush. This is the Coastal Scents C415, if you can see that right there. I actually love this brush. I have like 4 of these because they're so cheap. Because it reminds me of the 252 by MAC right here. This is dirty, so don't judge me on that. But you can see they're very similar. The 252 is bigger, but it's just as dense. It's just a little bit shorter. It's a really cool brush. Alright, that's about good. Now it's time for the fun part. And the only thing that I've done since is put a black liner in the waterline, and that was Zero by Urban Decay. Now for that blue, we're going to take the ShadowStick duo in pink teal, and I'm going to use the teal end, and I'm just going to put it on my finger. And then pop this in the center of the top lid on each side. This is going to look cool as it is, but it's mostly going to give us a nice sticky base to pop on that Mediterranean blue in the Island Oasis palette. We're going to put that on top of it after this. Now as soon as that's on there, go in with that Mediterranean blue color and pop it right on top of that shadow stick. And I had some fall on my cheeks because I grabbed too much, and I didn't tap my brush because I was too excited. And you can see how cool that looks. Now if you need to, again, go in and darken up those sides and continue to blend. Now this isn't at all a traditional smoky eye, and when I kind of refer to it as sort of a pseudo smoky eye with a pop of blue, that's because that's what it is. Smoky eyes are concentrated color at the lash line that diffuses as they kind of blow out in a very circular kind of a way. contrary to what a lot of people seem to think, a smoky eye isn't just any old eye that's blended. It's a very specific technique. This has this sort of shape of an oval shaped smoky eye, but it's completely different because it's got that pop of blue right there. Alright, now follow up with mascara. I'm using Estée Lauder's Sumptuous Extreme in black. At least I think that's what the color's called. I'll look in a second. I remember when I was in high school, I had this friend who didn't wear mascara because she was horrified to get anything around her eyes. And I said, oh, I'll put it on for you because I'm really good at it and you won't, you know, it's okay. And she was terrified. She was just terrified. And I'm like, no, it's okay. So she got all relaxed and calm and let me near her eye. And that was the only time I ever stabbed somebody in the eye with a mascara wand. Completely on accident, but I totally did. You'd know it. I'm like, whoops, poke. Yeah, she doesn't wear mascara anymore. Alright, that is that. So I apologize, the lighting in here is slightly less than dreadful, but if you can see how that looks. Now if you were me, and I don't know why you wouldn't be, you would look at this and go, you know what this needs? This needs glitter. So hang on a second. And of course you would reach for Reflects Transparent Teal by MAC, because if you were me, that would be one of your favorite things on the planet. And you just take a little bit on your finger and pop it right on top of that blue. Oh yeah! Isn't that cool? Love it. Awesome. This is one of those things. Reflects Transparent Teal and Stars and Rockets by MAC are two things in life that just make everything just worthwhile. So that's that look, and this is kind of a cool, fun, rock and roll, wild look with the Island Oasis palette. As much as I love it, it doesn't have a really rock and roll look about it, so I wanted to show you that you can do some really neat things. And the only thing that really adds the extra oomph to this is the glitter. So check it out. It is, like I said in the review, one of my kind of new favorite things. I really like it. I've been getting a lot of use out of it. Yeah, so that's it. I will see you soon. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. Drive safe.